Hey guys, thank you for joining me. Today we're gonna continue building our stash with the Sunny Days collection from Maggie Holmes, and we are gonna make these heart rosette. There you go. So I'm gonna show you what I used to make this heart rosette. So I used Alinacutle heart rosette dies. So the main set comes with this 3 pieces. Okay, then you can buy additional borders to have different borders. So this border is the one I used on this die here, on this heart rosette. And then you also have the heart border, which is the one we're gonna use today. I also used these strips die that I hauled. So I have a video on my recent AliExpress haul. So I already cut them out just to save some time in gold, in pink glitter. Okay, then I also used this die set, also from Alinacutle. I will link everything in the description box, and I use these two, the smaller ones. So I already cut them out to save some time. So the small one I used to hold the rosette together in the back, and the big one I used here to decorate the rosette. Okay, so this is what we are gonna need. You're gonna also need 2 strips of paper that measure 2 1/8 of an inch and 6 1/4, 6 1/4. And I used also this ribbon, also in my AliExpress haul. These seashell sequins from Alinacutle as well. And of course some stickers and chipboard for the decoration, and some gold thread as well. There we go. So let's start right on it. First, you're gonna use this piece to cut out your paper. So I already cut them out just to save some time. So once you cut them out, you end up with pieces that look like this. So what you're gonna do is you're just gonna chop the excess here on both the strips. Okay, then that's the tricky part, is to create actually the rosette, to make the borders. So what you're gonna do is that you're gonna line it. The closer you get to the bottom edge, the smaller your heart rosette will be. Okay, so to get this size, I'm like 1/4, between 1/8 and 1/4 of an inch from the top edge. Okay, so once you align it, you're gonna just grab a piece of washi tape and stick it here to hold it in place. And because you're gonna glue your pieces, these 2 pieces will be glued together and these 2 will be glued together. You want them to have the same size, so you want your cut to be, I mean your 2 pieces to be symmetrical. So the way I do it, to get, I mean, as precise as possible, of course you're not gonna be very precise. So what I do is I put my washi on the die, not on the paper. I flip it over, I line it exactly on here, and then I turn over my piece of paper and I line it as precisely as I can here, and then I push where I have my washi tape, and then I have it already placed in the correct in the appropriate space. Then you want to run these two pieces in your die cutting machine. Okay, so I already did to save us some time. And then you want to score, you want to do an accordion fold on the score lines. The paper is already scored, so it's very easy. And once it's scored, you should have two pieces that look like this. And now we're gonna glue them together. So I use the Tombow wet glue because it's very strong, and I already tried it on the rosette. See how that lines up nicely? So you want to line them up, and it gives you, like, the wet glue gives you like some extra time before it completely dries to line your paper exactly as you want. So you press hard, and you do the same on the other side. And you hold your two pieces together. You want to glue it like this to have like the I don't overlap them because I want to have the perfect, you know, heart shape. And if you overlap them, it's I mean, it still works, but I think it looks better like that. Okay, so then your rosette is ready. I mean, almost ready. It looks like that. Now you wanna grab your circle, flip it over. This is how you're gonna line your rosette. This is how you're gonna create it, and it's super easy because, you know, it's perfectly, the size is perfect, so it's super easy to use. So to hold your rosette together, you want to use hot glue. So I'm just gonna add a dot of glue, hot glue, and aim for the center. Push it through. And before your glue is dry, you want to just turn it over, make sure it's in the center. And here we go. Our rosette is done. Now we're gonna decorate. Okay, so I'm just gonna cut a piece of this ribbon. I'm obsessed with this ribbon, you guys. I think it's so cute for layering. I'm gonna cut a fishtail, so I'm just gonna fold it here and cut it at a small angle, and I'm gonna do the same on the other side. Almost cut my nail there. Okay. Okay, now I'm gonna grab my sticker. So I'm gonna go with the green bathing suit. and I'm gonna add the gold thread to the back. So I'm just gonna create like, I don't know, 8 or 10 loops. I don't count, I just see. Oh, maybe it's a little bit more than that. Just see that I have enough. Then I want to stick these to the back of my chipboard. Create some a messy, maybe I didn't put enough. That's fine, that works. Then I'm gonna grab my foam tape. Put just a piece of foam to the back. Again, I like my project to be dimensional, so I used a very thick foam tape. I'm gonna remove the back, add just a little bit of hot glue. It's important to keep this ribbon on the paper, so you want to use your hot glue. And here it is. Okay. And I'm gonna add some stickers here. I'm gonna go with the mint heart and the green one. Okay, so for these I'm gonna use a glue dot just to make sure it's extra sticky and it doesn't fall. And the glue dots work very well. Okay, just 2 hearts. Then I'm gonna add my heart strip on the back. So another quick trick, because this is too big and I'm gonna cut it out, so let me show you. And if you cut it out, it's gonna have a straight edge, and since it's gonna show on both sides, I want both sides to be nice and rounded. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna measure. Okay, I need 7 hearts. So I'm gonna cut after the 6th one here, just straight. Then I'm gonna take this edge, cut 2 hearts, and I'm just gonna line them. I'm gonna line this one with the other one. So that I have it on the right side, the right size. So I have my strip on the right size and I have the rounded corner on both sides. Okay, so I'm just gonna glue it to the back along with this. So the same, I cut one piece longer than the other. To hold it all together, I'm gonna add a piece of foam tape. Again, the thick one to the back here. Okay, I'm gonna uncover, take off the backing, and I'm gonna place my border, my strip die as I want, and it's gonna stick right there. And I'm gonna do the same with these 2 pieces, so we'll have them like that. How is this gonna look like? Maybe it's too... You just play with it until you are happy with how it's coming out. I think it's okay like that. Okay. And now I'm gonna add again some hot glue on my foam tape. And I'm gonna line it, and I'm gonna line it right in the center. I still can move this. And I'm gonna hold it until it dries. It can take a little bit of time. Okay, I tried to move it a little bit, but I couldn't. That's okay, still looks nice. So there you go, all glued together. And the finishing touch, I'm gonna add some seashells. Maybe some blue seashells or the yellow. Yeah, I like the yellow. I'm just gonna add a couple of seashells. So I'm gonna use again my glue dots. I'm just gonna place my sequin on the glue dot, press on it, and then when I take my sequin off, I have the glue dot right here. So I'm just gonna stick one here. And the glue dots works very well with the mesh ribbon. They don't move, they stay in place. So I'm just gonna do the same for this one. I'm gonna put it right here. And there we go, all done. I hope you liked it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And I'll catch you next time. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.